First offering on its way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
7 o'clock.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Standing in, Joey Votto. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Votto is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first two guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And he'll get back in standing. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. Two more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
A 1-1 count to Puig. The 1-1 home. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Scott Schebler comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up on a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Batting 7.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. First offering on its way. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Fastball just off the inside corner.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good three-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
21.
That's 2-1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Popped him up. Suarez has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off for ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Outside, 2-1. On the ground for the shortstop, Peraza. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Lays off 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3. 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1-1 the count now. Dickerson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Marte is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. No balls and a strike to count. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Dickerson is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Now at the plate, Josh Bell, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Colin Moran waits on deck. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 6th, the third baseman.
Stepping in, Colin Moran. Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the right field.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting Lonnie Chisenhall. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Barnhart corrals it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Number 27.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Gray sets. Here it is on 0-1. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Line drive, base hit. Chisenhall rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they close the gap to 3 now.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Schebler will get there, and he puts it away. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan. A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
And there he goes towards second. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. And a ball 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Off speed pitch just missed inside. Outside 3-0 now. Jose Peraza waits on deck. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied
Jamison Taillon is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And here's Jose Peraza as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He must have been sitting fastball right there, because he is not going to see a better pitch tonight. He cannot let that hanger go.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game. Ready now for Cincinnati. Tucker Barnhart, runner in scoring position with two gone. Grounded back up the middle. Gonzalez scoops it up. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. At the plate, Starling Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The center fielder, Starling Marte.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. And it's now a 5-2 game.
If you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
In now, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. A base hit in his first trip. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Base is empty here with nobody out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. He loses him on ball four.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli, and he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Dickerson aboard here at first with nobody out. And with two strikes, he's able to get this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
The first baseman, number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit.
Bell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a ground ball. One out and a runner on second base. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Schebler moves over. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. So a man at third here with two gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he misses with it, 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
One and two now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. One for the Pirates. Curtis. In now for the Reds, Sonny Gray, as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Frazier is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. First delivery to him on the way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. He's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gilo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. That's inside. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
0-1 the count. Comes set, and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-1 to him now. There's ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Yasiel Puig. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run. But it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Scott Schebler is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Another 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs scored. Ready for another chance. Lonnie Chisenhall looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Winker comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The shortstop, Eric.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
No strike.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, no, it dropped.
He doubled up on the heater right there.
Now
First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Stepping in now, Jameson Taillon, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Two and 1.
Outside.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Liner toward right center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Adam Frazier. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Suarez over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
That's in there. Base hit.
Feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 strikes, account.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And striding into the box, Jose Peraza, his batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's got 12 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 1-0 the count. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Full count to Jose Peraza. Tucker Barnhart is on deck. And he pops it up. Bell in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 3-2 one more time. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now batting, catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Barnhart.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The pitcher.
Digging in now, Sonny Gray. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Leading off the inning, Francisco Cervelli, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in once again, Josh Bell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded foul off to the right side. Cervelli on at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Gray has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That misses. 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Colin Moran is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And he popped him up. And no one can get there as it falls. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Moran blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Eric Gonzalez. And that misses ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Nope. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. 3-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat.
3. Melky Cabrera.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw. And he's safe.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Lifted in the air to center field. Schindler has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Kyle Crick takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 30, Kyle Crick.
In is Joey Votto now. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
The third baseman, number 7.
Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Scooter Gennett. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-1. Drilled to first. Bell scoops it up. There's one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Reds lead it 9-5. Starling Marte will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schebler is there, and he has it for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Francisco Cervelli. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now. Settling in now, Josh Bell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Pretty much. And now is Yasiel Puig. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. 1 out.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Stepping into the box, Scott Schebler. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Now in the box, Jose Peraza, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there.
Hit high and deep to left field. Dickerson going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Digging in, Colin Moran. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Pulled toward right center field. Puig giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Eric Gonzalez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Moran, the runner at second with 1 away. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Jose Osuna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 36, Jose Osuna.
He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. David Hernandez takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Number 37, David Hernandez. Now playing shortstop and batting 9.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Now
Richard
pitching for the
Rodriguez has
Pirates.
been summoned from the
Number
bullpen as he'll
48.
do so to start the 8th.
Richard
Here's the
Rodriguez.
shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Marte going back at the track. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
First delivery to him on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Lifted into center field. Marte is under it. 1 down. Digging in, Joey Votto. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Iglesias leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Men on third with 2 down. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Chisenhall. And that retires the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. At the plate, Starling Marte. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Line drive to center field. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Now that boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
In now, Corey Dickerson,
as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Suarez is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Cervelli. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he strikes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Puig coming on. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third.
The first baseman, number 55.
Now batting, Josh Bell. A tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. From the stretch. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Marte on third with 2 out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And he loses him on a breaking ball. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Stepping in, Colin Moran. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in, Scooter Gennett. He was a double play victim last time around. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Keone Kela, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 35, Keone Kela.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it at 98 as this is fouled away. 0-2, here it is. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
The right fielder.
Yasiel Puig will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Yasiel Puig goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. 0-1 the count. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
The 1-2. This is pulled into right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
I have a feeling that our show track data will be eye-popping off that line drive, and the returns are in. The exit velocity was 118 miles an hour, so the bat speed and contact quality had to be top-notch there.
Matt Kemp will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. His past history with Keone Kellogg. He's 2 for 3. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Reds strand a couple. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Raisel Iglesias is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. This is a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
So striding forward now, Eric Gonzalez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Jacob Stallings will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adam Frazier. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Line toward the alley in left center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
9-6. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Sonny Gray is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good three-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And there's one down now. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Starling Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. One out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now.
2-1.
In there, 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Jeanette has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box, Corey Dickerson. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall in right field. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Francisco Cervelli is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll do it as Jeanette is at second base. Stepping up now, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Kingham, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pitch.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. He's set and the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Cue shot here out towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
2 on here with 1 man out. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. He pulls this one into right. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
That is it.
Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. And he can give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to...
And that'll just hit past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
That is good.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, dealer. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will...
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And, guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across the first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
The third baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that base.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. And here's Jose Peraza.
Shortstop.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson's there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
So the base is empty here with one away. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Grounder down the line at third. Throw, got it. Oh, what a play.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Into the box now, Eric Gonzalez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Eric Gonzalez.
Hit out towards second. Towards second, Jeanette is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Nick Kingham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Schebler is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it, and that retires the side. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. Striding in, Jesse Winker. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. The bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Liner toward right center. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. To Frazier at the bag. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Around the... In now, Corey Dickerson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. High in the air into shallow left center. Winker comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Now the pitch. popped up. Votto over to his left. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So striding in, Scooter Gennett comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Gennett is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And he takes ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, catcher.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Clips it underhand. 1 there. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And they'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get to the chase again. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 5.
Stepping into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
In the air out toward right field. Puig giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Riding in once again, Eric Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the. So here's the Reds pitcher, Sonny Gray. First time up, he went down looking. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, he might strike out for a second time right here.
Well, quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
I can count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman,
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Jose Osuna will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
For Pittsburgh, number 36, Jose Osuna.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Ready now, Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
The batter,
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Barnhart has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit.
Yeah.
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's got it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works. So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez, and he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Scooter Gennett.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Line to the right side. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 66.
Runner at second, 1 away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Gennett, a runner at second with 1 away. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Scott Schebler will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
And it's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. This is in the air out to left field. After it is Dickerson. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Colin Moran. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Winker has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Outside for a ball, 1-1. fastball. Close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. One out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Jeanette camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Next will be Jose Osuna.
The first baseman, Jose Osuna.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pops it up. Jeanette ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down. Jordan Lyles gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jordan Lyles.
So digging in now, Jose Peraza. He singled his last time up.
Leading off for the Reds.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Hey, that's what the threat of getting a bunt down and the threat of speed does. It brings the third baseman in right there, in too far to be able to react in time to that bullet down the line.
And he's back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sonny Gray. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
In there, strike 1. Peraza at second with 2 down. Bullet back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Cincinnati. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Pirates have struck for a run. It's now a 3-1 game. Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out.
Ball.
Up top, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucs.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. One out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Francisco Cervelli. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. In is Joey Votto now. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. 7 hits in 14 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So one away here in the Reds half of the 8th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Scooter Gennett, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning.
Fielder, number 66. Yasiel.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's gone 5 for 13. He also has 1 home run.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. Reds leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 26.
Striding in to start the 9th. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Moran.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Schebler looking up. Gone! Solo shot to right center as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit on the ground out toward Jeanette at second. Reined in on to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in, Eric Gonzalez. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle.
Cabrera.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's now a 3-all ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Michael Lorenzen's been summoned here, and we'll try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Pablo Reyes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Reyes. Into the wind, the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Barnhart recovers, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Adam Frazier. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. No balls and a strike to count. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schebler on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Melky Cabrera will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
A defensive change for the Pirates. Now playing shortstop, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Kyle Crick comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Crick.
Now at the plate, Scott Sheffield. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Pulled toward right center field. Marte's after it. He's there and records the first down. Standing in, Jose Peraza. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1-1. Crick is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch. It's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And if you're wondering just who remains on the Cincinnati bench, should they think about making a move, there you get a look at him right there. Matt Kemp will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Line drive to center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Cincinnati. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Amir Garrett takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Here's Starling Marte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. 1 away. Up next for the Buccos, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. The 0-1 lifted in the air out to right. Back goes Puig to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for
now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Stepping in, Jesse Winker. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
The left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. The winning run is at first base. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Oh, he has some trouble with it.
He's good.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Scooter Gennett, has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for two bases.
Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball one.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
2 balls and a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Ready on 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off.
Felipe Vasquez comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Popped up. Cervelli moving to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So they load the bases on just one hit, but 3 men are left stranded. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. Derek Dietrich is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number
digging
22.
in the switch hitter, Josh Bell, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And there's your first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Colin Moran. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Schebler is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall. First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. Puig is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is at the plate. Jose Peraza in prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Marte is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Tucker Barnhart. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Right there for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Kirk Casale will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 now.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Zach Duke. Gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Now batting, number 7.
Kevin Newman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
7.
Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Right side hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Second baseman, Adam Winfrey.
And a big pitch coming here late. Into the box, Adam Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Now the 1-2 pitch. Softly hit out to short. Jeanette has it for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The center fielder, number 6.
Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's 0 for 5. Here's the first pitch. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. A big turning point here as they've taken a lead now deep into extra innings. And he is in there.
Now batting.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Richard Rodriguez is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th.
Number 48.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Jesse Winker is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Nope. 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
The
first delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. In there, 1-1. Rodriguez, a 6'4" right-hander. He's a 2nd-year big leaguer. Popped him up. Moran trying to get there. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Winker, base runner at first with 1 out. This is hit sharply to the left side, but gloved by the 3rd baseman for the out.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. 0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The Reds down to their last strike. Line to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Yasiel Puig is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A 1-1 count to Puig. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw to first to be in time for the final out. And the Pirates finally put this one to bed in 12 innings as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Felipe Vasquez gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi.